World, there are straight men who do not like women.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So this video, I just want to give shout out to Susan. Thank you, Queen. Thank you so much for always sharing me amazing content. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you and I hope you know that. Thank you so much for sharing these videos with me. So today's video, we're going to be talking about men not liking women, like literally. And we've had this conversation already here on this channel where we've seen men and we've discussed whether men like women and why most men don't like women, how men don't like their wives and all that. And this is a conversation that some men will push back or like, oh no, not all men, I love my wife and all that. Like I said, not all men, I said most men. Okay, so getting this conversation and just really having this conversation, for me, I'm not trying to. Some people think I'm here to, I'm at war with men. I'm at war with having children. No, I want us to actually have this type of conversation. Because I feel like having this type of conversation sometimes is causing this healing that I have always preached for, that we should all go have trauma and heal ourselves and all that. We just saw the divorce between Tiana Taylor and soon-to-be ex-husband Ima. Is all about the man don't like her, the man can't stand her winning. And why won't you want your partner to win? Why won't you want your partner to succeed? Why won't you even just like your partner? And we've come to realize that some men actually just get married or have real women, not because they genuinely like us, but just because they need us. That's why they will have us. Anyway, guys, this video we're going to hear both men and women speak on men not liking women. So first of all, we're going to hear women's take on it, and then we're going to move on to men's take on it, which I find really interesting, because initially you hear most women talk about it, but now you're seeing men actually coming to confirm some of these things we've talked about, that men don't like women and why men don't like women and everything. Anyway, guys, let's go hear what people have to say, because what they were saying was got you thinking.
The most eye-opening thing I ever learned about men was from my college human sexuality class, where the professor told us that men don't actually like women. Not all men, sure, but hang in. He said that the way that our society socializes boys to, quote, become men is not to tell them how to be men, it's just to teach them how to not be women. Don't cry, be a man. Don't be a pussy, be a man. Don't be weak, be a man. Don't be sensitive, be a man. Don't like those things, those are girl things. And the tool we use to do that kind of socializing, to steer them away from feminine things, is shame. And you just can't go your whole life being told that the worst thing you could do is be like a woman and expect to actually like women at the end of that. But they are also taught that their sexual attractiveness to women and their ability to get women is a status symbol in front of other men. So they will sexually pursue women, but they don't actually like them as people. This is how patriarchal masculinity socializes men, and why shame, violence, and disgust are so intricately linked.
I am truly and authentically wondering at this point, do we hate women?
Oof, I'm a therapist and a clinical psychologist. My research area focuses on patriarchal oppression of AFAB women and queer people, and I would absolutely love to answer this question. The answer is yes, men do actually hate women, or at least they don't like women. They like having sex with female anatomy. They like having sex with vulvas and vaginas, but they don't actually like women. And this is really easy to see. All you have to do is scroll TikTok for a couple minutes and you'll see men talking about how much they hate women. In general, men see women first as sex objects and second as people. They see sex as something that they take from women and women give to them. Unfortunately, this also means that it's something that they do to women rather than with women most of the time. So to answer the question, no, men don't actually like women. They just like having sex with female anatomy. And because the whole thing is transactional, everything that they do outside of that is just to get to having sex with you and using your anatomy.
World, there are straight men who do not like women.
Okay, y'all, do not mind the like sweat and whatever else you see happening. I'm in New Orleans for Essence Fest and it is hot as all get up out of here. And anyway, I was like scrolling trying to get a mental mind break and I came across this video and I like had to connect with it because this is so true. Like, this is so real. I feel like it's not even just some straight men don't like women. I honestly feel like it's either, if it's not the majority, it's a significant amount of straight men don't actually like women. And I feel qualified to say this because I'm a queer woman, I'm a bisexual woman. I've dated people in the past regardless of gender, right? Like, because of who they were as people. And I have to be honest and say I love women. Like, I think women are incredible, divine, powerful creatures, especially Black women, right? And the idea that you couldn't name something you really truly enjoy outside of with women is problematic enough. But I will go one further, because I actually think that a lot of these straight men who don't like women also don't really like having sex with women, because I'm trying to understand, and general patterns, experiences over time, conversations with other women about their level of pleasure, and the other piece is like the orgasm is very real, y'all. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically like the vast majority of women, like more than 2/3, when they have a same-sex partner, but when they have a male partner, right, less than a third do. So that's the orgasm gap. And I kind of just have to wonder, like, does the orgasm gap exist because there are so many straight men who actually do not like women, right? Because otherwise, why would it exist? Why would you not just be so grateful to be loving up on that bodacious body for as long as it took in order to make it happen, unless you really just don't like women? So I think this guy is absolutely real, again, and it's not just about they don't like women. It's like there's a lot of straight guys out there that don't even like having sex with women, right? They like the idea of the power and control over a woman. They like the idea of conquering and domineering. They like the idea of being an alpha, but they don't actually like women.
World, there are straight men who do not like women. I'm gonna explain. Let me cook. Just let me cook. I asked in the football locker room once. I said, "Hey, bros, like, what's something that y'all like about women that's not sexual or physical or any of that?" Crickets. So then they tried to flip it. They tried to ask me the same question. I said, "Okay, I feel like women are nurturers. I feel like you can let your guard down a lot around women. I feel like you can be a lot softer around women. You ain't got to be on no tough guy, macho man all day." I feel like it's amazing hearing the female's perspective for once. You feel me? Like they sense of humor is a lot different. It's so many reasons that I can go on and on about why I like women, right? And like, then on the internet, right, we see podcasts all the time, multiple podcasts, and the hosts, they whole topic of discussion is just degrading women and just saying how horrible females are and why men need to put their guard up and protect themselves. And I'm like, damn, bro, like, do y'all like, and I don't know the name for it. I feel like we can all kind of connect and, we can agree that there is a name for it. I'm not going to say it, but it's just very, very weird. We can just call it weird. That's why I'd be thrown off. Like when, "Oh, Mason, you a lover boy." I'd be like, how are you not? Like, damn, like you don't like your girl? Like, what the, like, how don't you like your girl? So I don't want to put a name to it. You feel me? I don't want to get canceled, but I just want to say, don't ignore the signs. Like, any guy that gets a thrill out of degrading women, any guy that runs under his boys the moment after he get done doing sexual shit with a girl and he goes to them to get the satisfaction and the validation for whatever they did, it's a name for that shit. And I'm gonna just label it weird. Yeah.
Say some men don't like women for real. I'm not questioning your sexuality. I mean, you don't see women as people. There are certain men that only see you as an object to have sex with, an object for status or power, but they don't see you as a human being. They don't see you as equal. That's why they want you to serve them. That's why they keep throwing this word submissive around every which way, because some men don't want a wife, they want a slave. Some men don't want a mind, they want a trophy. Some men don't want your heart, they want your box. What I'm telling you, lady, is run fast as away from these men. And I'm gonna give you the run fastest away from these men starter pack. Any man that excessively uses the word delusional, run away from this man. Women are delusional. They delusional. These delusional women. Starter pack. He excessively uses the word accountability. Run fast. He probably don't like women that much. Any men that don't like women, but they're unattracted to men and they have no choice but to deal with you. And they act like it, don't they? Like, these men don't like women for real. They don't bond with women. They don't emotionally connect with women. They prefer to be around men. They respect men. They get along with men. They see men as their equals. They do not view you as it. But the only reason they're with you is because they're not attracted to the men. If it wasn't for sex or power, they wouldn't be with you. I need y'all to watch out for these men. Like, actually, like, inquire about whether this man actually like women. Not really, like, inquire about whether this man actually like women. Not if you're heterosexual. My question to you is, do you actually like women? There's so many men.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thought. Love to know what you think about this. If you are a man, let us know, do you really like women? Apart from what else do you really like about a woman? Why do you want to be with a woman? Like, just go down in the comment section and share your thought. And if you're a woman, do you think men like women? Go down in the comment section and share your thought, but please keep it respectful. You're on the channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead and share your thought, okay? I feel like this type of conversation is leading us forward in a way. I feel like a lot of us usually just go with the society norm and what society expects from us and all that, and that's just how it is. We've seen it grown up, we just move with it, including men. But honestly, let's really ask ourselves, like, at least we women, we have the answer to why do we want men? Why do we need men? Do we really like men? And I personally, I can answer that. I can answer that question for myself, and I know a lot of women will. But men, do you really like women? Because you see a man in a relationship with a woman, tell the woman, oh, she's so clingy. Oh, I want to hang out with my boys. Why? When a woman is in a relationship, the woman feels like the relationship is good for her. The woman always wants to be around you. She's ready to do anything for you. She's ready to make it work. I'm not saying all men, most men. But with the men they can't wait to hang out with the boys. They open up more to the boys. They don't play mind games when it comes to their boys. But when it comes to their girl, their woman, their wife, they play a lot of mind games and all that. And they can't even stand the woman winning there, because some of them, their own woman winning, doing better than them, gets them like feeling very insecure. They feel insecure in the relationship, feel not good enough, especially when the woman is doing well for herself and she's genuinely happy and striving. They start feeling insecure. And I feel like all this stems up from trauma, because I feel like if men can really answer this question, if they genuinely like women, if they can answer that question first and then they ask the question, why don't I like women? If they can answer that question first, why don't I like women, may even just stems up from a lot of trauma, a lot of things. Because there was a video I saw recently, I don't know if I should even share that video and make a different video, of a boy on the internet here in my country, Nigeria, that was literally bragging for rape a girl. And it's all over the internet, and you need to see in his face, he genuinely, and even the person that posted, he knew somebody was recording him. He didn't even see what he did as that. He didn't see anything wrong with it, and that's because society and our culture and even the environment has seen like, oh, when a woman says no, she means yes. She's just acting, she's just forming, she wants it and all that. And I feel like most men are with women just because of the power flex. They can flex with it, and it's more like a trophy for them. Almost like, I did it, I conquered it. It's almost like a sport for them. So yeah, I really like this conversation, and I really want to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. So go ahead and share your thoughts, okay? But please keep it respectful, all right? Please. Okay. I know some people are going to come toss me. Somebody left a comment in one of the videos I posted recently and said, oh, that I am doing the devil work. I'm trying to separate men and women and all that. I'm like, really? Anyway, guys, go ahead and leave your thoughts. Please don't forget to share this video with somebody that you want to be part of this conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting your girl. With that all said, guys, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.